Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and I just want to show you all the cards from the Oceandry Tarot for a lot of interesting information about the deck, about the system. I really invite you to head over to Colin's channel, and I'm going to link it below. I also have a great interview with Colin, which you can watch right now. He shares, his process, why he changed the system in his deck, what the deck is all about. He came up with some really fascinating ideas, so I highly encourage you to just take a look at our interview on Inspired Tarot Map. I'm going to link it up here. And let's just take a look at the cards. Let's not make it way too long. As I said, Colin has many interesting videos on his own channel about his deck, so I'm not going to go in depth into it, but I think this deck deserves just more highlighted, it deserves to be more highlighted. I think the artwork in this deck is really interesting, and it's beautiful. He created like a different system. It's a deck about learning, and there's a whole story in the companion book on his channel. He explains everything. As you can see, all the majors are in a different kind of order. They different numbered differently. So here we have the full, and there's just a lot of changes that he introduced. The deck is based on color and on his take on the story, but I have to say it's also very intuitive. So if you love color, if you have color associations, this deck also reads really well, and I show you in the end couple of decks that I feel this deck goes really, really well with. So as you can also, in my opinion, this deck is beautiful, how the colors are just connected, that kind of abstract artwork, and just the vibrancy of color, and how the light works through the cards as well. It's really evocative in some way for me, and me, I like different decks. I like abstract decks. I like decks that break with the traditional systems a little bit, but yet they still obviously draw from them. So this deck definitely belongs to this type of decks. It's regular tarot size, just like regular Rider-Waite-Smith, and the stock is cool. It's really great to shuffle, good to use. Let's go through all the aces. So we have Ace of Fire, Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins, and Ace of Swords, and you can see how the colors kind of work within the deck. Each suit has all these different major colors that it mixes. So then we have twos. It's so beautiful. I wouldn't mind an artwork like this on my wall. And then we have threes. And you can see it is a pip deck, but because of the color of how the elements are positioned, you do get additional hits. So here we go with the fives, 5 of cups, 5 of pentacles, 5 of swords, and then we go sixes, 6 of wands, 6 of cups, 6 of pentacles, and 6 of swords, 7. And he really thought through this color thing. So I seriously cannot explain it any better that Colin does himself. So to start you off, I really highly recommend to reach for that interview that I've done with him. And also then, if you like the deck and you would like to understand more about his concept, please go to his channel, and he has many different videos teaching about this deck. And then when we go to court cards, but you can see I love it because it's so color based. So here we have princesses. So Princess of Wands, Princess of Cups, Princess of Coins, and Princess of Swords. Then we have a prince. So here, like, the colors are similar, but they, you know, they a little bit different. You can see how much more kind of energy and potency in the next court card up we get. So there is Prince, and then there is the Queen, even more, and then there is the King. So when I shuffle this deck, I want to just show you the combos that I thought of, only with 2 decks, okay? So let me just give it a little shuffle through. So now it was in order. All right, and let's say we want 2 cards of this deck, and I think it goes really cool with the Shamanic Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot, because it's kind of not a similar concept, it's different concept, but the cards are huge in this one. There's also a second edition of this deck available, or will be available. So it's also abstract, and it's based on color, and it's based on, you know, all these different abstract kind of movement of the color. And I really love how these two, oh, so cool, how these two go together, you know. I think it's just looks so gorgeous. Let's just add some different colors, because as I said, they, so yeah, Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot and Oceandry Tarot, I think that's a really nice mix. And then also you can never go wrong with just Thoth Tarot. You really cannot. So you can just, I know that this version that I have is that old version. It might look even nicer with the, you know, just white or just this regular borders, but I think it's still pretty cool how it works together. I'm sure there would be, I would have some other, you know, interesting mixes, but I just thought I shared these two because especially with the Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot, I think that's like a perfect combination. So interview with Colin, please watch it. I would love you to comment, you know, like, subscribe. I noticed not so many comments are recently happening on my YouTube videos, but I know how it goes. I don't hold it against anybody. I'm the same, you know, people come, people go. That's how it is. People return later on. But yeah, if you have anything to add, just please comment. You know that I'm always open towards any type of comments as soon as they're respectful. Nobody has to agree with me. I'm happy if you guys disagree or say you like or don't like things. I just would love to have a little bit more of a conversation. And yeah, Oceandry Tarot. I think, Colin, you've done a great job. So take a look. Everything is linked below. Much love. Oh, and see you today. Actually, I'm going to meet up with Julie Kuchia Watts as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this video before or after we meet, but if it's before, join us today, 5 p.m. CET time, European Standard Time, and so you have to convert it to your time. And if you will rewatch, just take a look. This is the second time I'm meeting with Julie, and we're going to be talking about astrological signs and 13th constellation of Ophiuchus. So join us today and listen to Julie's take on the signs, because she's coming to us with like Egyptian perspective. Okay, bye.